Hey, what is going on everybody? It is Nolan, or the Optimistic Gamer here, and welcome back to the Optimistic Survival series and to our first episode in 1.21. It has come out literally just minutes ago, and we are going to waste no time in today's episode. In fact, to start, we are flying over to the village where we are going to trade with a cartographer to get our Trial Explorer map. That's right, today we are going to try to conquer a trial chamber. The chunks have been trimmed, so these are all still loaded the way they were pre 1.21, but the chunks maybe a couple thousand blocks away from where we are, maybe even less, should be all updated. So hopefully we will find some trial chambers nice and close to us. I don't know that we have... Oh yes, here we go. We have some jobless villagers over here. So let's get our cartography table placed down, and none of them seem all that interested in this. We will cycle through a couple times here. Wait, did we get a taker? Here we go. All right, we have a taker. So I have a bunch of paper already. I brought a bunch of emeralds as well, so we can quickly cycle through and get our map. Well, this one doesn't want to seem to trade with us, so I guess we will have to continue our luck with another cartographer. And there we go, we have a Trial Explorer map right here. I had to come back to our home right here because we ran out of jobless villagers in the village, but we now have our Trial Explorer map. It looks like it is a great distance from here, but that shouldn't be an issue for us, especially with elytra. So let me clean up the inventory really quick, and we will set our sights on the brand new trial chamber. So it has us going southwest, which will take us back towards spawn, which means we can just fast track to the nether until we get to spawn, and then we will fly from there. And our journey for the trial chamber begins. Look at that, our little white dot is already one size bigger than it was when we bought it, which has me pretty hopeful that it will be just outside of our unexplored region. And now we are pretty much flying due south from this point. Look at that, the map is already loaded in. I hope that we don't have a half-generated trial chamber. I'm worried that might be a possibility, but we will see what happens. Nonetheless, I am very excited for this. So we are going to line ourselves up on top of this structure, or it looks like we might even have a cave that will take us down there so we don't have to do any digging. So let's work our way down. I think these generate pretty far into the ground, and it looks like that goes off in the other direction, so I think we will start right back here. We will dig a small hole here in the wall, and we can begin our excavation down to this trial chamber. Alright, we are now into the deep slate and tough layers, and of course we unlock all of those new tough brick recipes, which is fantastic. And I'm sure we are getting very, very close to this trial chamber. Well, hopefully, we found some diamonds here, but there is no trial chamber, which has me a little bit concerned that it has generated in chunks that have not been updated. So I think what I will try real quick is deleting these chunks that we are in, and then when we relog in the game, the trial chamber should hopefully be here. So let's go ahead and fly back out of this hole, and I guess we can go ahead and try this again. Well, still nothing, which has me thinking that maybe, unless our map is faulty, that it doesn't generate that little icon right where the trial chamber is. So we might have to do a little bit of digging around. Wait, okay, and here we go. We have some tough bricks right in here, which means we are going to have a trial chamber on the other side. I probably want to go up towards the top of this just so that we can enter from the ceiling. I'm gonna replace those tough bricks though. There we go. And there we go. We got our Minecraft Trials Edition achievement. That is the first step in beating the trial chamber. So it looks like this goes up quite a ways, so this must be a large room, or maybe a multi-tiered room. But I think we are at the top now, so let's go ahead and bridge across and see what we have underneath. Alright, we have our copper, and okay, this is one of the more dangerous rooms, if I am not mistaken. But I think we will go ahead and drop in right here anyway. Let's make sure that we are very well equipped, including with an empty inventory. So we will throw all of this stone into our shulker chest here, and we will bring out our chest plate just in case. We never know. It might not even be a bad idea to equip the Totem of Undying and even set our spawn point right in here as well. So the spawn point is set. We have our totem now in our offhand, our chest plate is equipped. I think we are good to take a stab at this thing and see what happens. We have some spawners right down here and over there, but just a dispenser here in the middle, no spawner that we have to worry about. But it looks like this one has already activated. I don't know that we will have a way back up once we are down there, so our pickaxe will be our reliable tool. Let's drop in and see if we can take out this first wave of just some basic vanilla zombies. Nothing too difficult at all. Nothing that we haven't done before. And is that it? There it is! We got our first trial key that we will be able to open our trial vaults with. So let's activate this one. It looks like it is another zombie spawner. Nice and simple for us. Of course, we are not doing an ominous trial today. We will save that for some time in the future. We will revisit these, which means our mace will also come at some point in the future. No key from that one, just a chicken, but cooked chicken, so that will maybe aid us a little bit. I guess we could eat that right now, just to keep. And we have some breezes now, and it looks like they have activated this water here in the middle. I'm going to deactivate that, actually. That is just going to get in our way, or maybe not. I think the breeze will take damage from the water. So let's see if we can take out our first breeze in this new update, and we have some bogged skeletons, the new skeletons that they have added from the swamp that are also found here in the trial chamber. They have a slow attack speed that is good for us. Now we have to work on taking out this breeze, which I don't believe we can shoot with our arrows. And there we go, we got our first breeze rods. That is fantastic. Let's take out that bogged right there as well. So far so good. We are still doing great on health. Nothing in that chest. I don't see any more breezes right around here. I think we will have to have some more spawn in. Oh, they are coming from somewhere up here, and we are getting shot at by more of the bogged. So I think we will try to take them out first, since they are just giving us the poison effect and causing all kinds of damage to us. And then we will focus on the breeze. So let's see if we can dodge that arrow. There we go, and get in here for the kill. Hello, there we go. Alright, and let's take out this breeze real quick. I know that we can hit the wind charge back at it, similar to a gassed fireball, but that is not an issue. We can craft some of these into our wind charges, and we can use this to jump up. Let's see if we can do it first try. Let me get out of the water here. And if we hold shift and jump, there we go. Who needs rockets? How about that? A new advancement for us. And we have our first trial vault. Let's open that up and see what we get out of this as we get shot at by some more bogged. And it looks like we got a ominous bottle, which is actually kind of rare, if I'm not mistaken, to get from the trial vault. We also got some poison arrows, of course, from the bogged, and an impaling 2 enchanted book. Not bad at all. Let's go ahead and take out the rest of these bogged over here and stop getting poisoned. There we go. I think well, I guess we're not done yet. We have one more right down here. And let's go ahead and heal up a little bit. Oh my, look at all these arrows. Wow. Okay, I think that is all of them now. So let's see if we can get over to this bogged spawner right here. There is a key up there, so let's use our wind charge, and there we go. All right, excellent. We have another key now, and over here I think we have another key. All right, so we have taken out this room, we have completed it, and I think that there is one more vault up there. That looks like an ominous vault, though, which we, of course, need the ominous key for. I don't think we can put our normal trial key in there. We cannot, so we will have to come back to this. Let me go ahead and screenshot the coordinates, and we will be back when we do an ominous trial. So I think that is everything now. We don't need those arrows down there. I think that is just the drops from the bogged, and I think we are good to move on from this room. In the trial chamber, in this chest, nothing. So in here now, well, this looks much more difficult than what we were just dealing with. I think we are going to want to get to high ground, so let me get out our wind charge here and see if we can get up onto one of these platforms, or I guess we could stay down low for now and see if we have anything in any of these decorated pots. It doesn't look like we do right now. Oh, I accidentally unwaxed the copper right here. Okay, so I guess that is all waxed. A good source if we need waxed copper. We should have some more spawners right up here. It looks like we have one right here. Is it a normal zombie spawner? I believe it is. So let's take them out real quick. Again, nothing to it. And that will grant us with a speed potion. Alright, not bad. So in this barrel we have a mending iron axe and some stone tools as well. We have another ominous trial vault right up there that we again will need that ominous trial key for. We have some ender pearls in there. I think we have plenty of those. More decorated pots, which this is actually where we can collect our sherds from. Of course I just broke that with Silk Touch, but in a perfect world, or I guess just a normal world with our fist, we can take these home and we can break them with our hand to get these sherds. Again, 3 new sherds, the Flow, Guster, and Scrape. So we just need the Guster now, which I'm sure can be found down here. Well, maybe not, but we did get an iron ingot out of that decorated pot, a couple of them actually, some more iron in there, and some arrows. And it looks like these are just undecorated, decorated pots for now, but dropping some interesting treasure. And here it is! Here is the Guster that we are after. So I think it is time for another inventory cleanup. Let's grab out a shulker box. And this is a nice break in the action. Let's get these decorated pots. I guess we could put these back and kind of restore the natural chamber as it was. We don't need any more decorated pots for now. We have all 3 of the patterns, so that is fantastic. We will hang on to those trial keys, but the ominous bottle, we don't need to be tempted by that today. Let's store that away. And some of our other treasure. I will hang on to those breeze rods though. And our block that we accidentally unwaxed is already oxidizing, so that did not take long at all. But I think that is everything here. Let's go up to this top level on top of these copper grates up here, which look absolutely amazing. Although, now that I saw that, that did remind me, I remember seeing a door somewhere down here. It might have been on the other side. We will have to remember to check that out. These are very, very large structures, and of course they are procedurally generated, which means they are not going to be the same if we find a new one, which is awesome. That means that every trial will be a new challenge for us. More zombies in here though, and another one of these large rooms. I think we can handle it just fine. So let's go ahead and eat real quick as we get a third, or I guess technically our fourth, trial key, and we have a breeze that has spawned in over there. So we will heal up real quick. Nothing in this chest. I don't know if these are supposed to contain loot or not, but I have not found anything in any chest yet. So let's see if we can hit the wind charge back at it and do some damage to it. And not quite. That's very difficult. I think we may have done it. I'm not sure. But there we go. We have it cornered, and there we go. Another kill. Of course, we have looting. We got 7, I think. Maybe 6 breeze rods from that. Oh, hey, that was convenient. We have a normal trial vault up here, and an ominous trial spawner and vault. Is that ominous? I think that... well, I can't tell. I think that's just a normal trial vault over there. And we have more bogged over there, so let's be careful of that. I guess we killed that breeze somehow. I'm not really sure how, but the key is available for us. So now we need to take out these bogged over here. I think we will use our bow for this. It only seems fair, considering that they too are using their bow. And there we go. Alright, so I think that is all of them now. No, it is not. One more right down here. And that is going to be all of them. So let's take our last wind charge here and see if we can get up there. Excellent. So we have 5 trial keys now. Of course, we have already used one of them. So let's make our way over to some of these vaults. We have quite a few of them to open. So... our first trial key in here, we have some emeralds coming out, some honey I think, and some more emeralds. Not bad. Over in this vault, ooh, another vault right back here. Alright, let's check it out. A golden apple, some more emeralds, and a wind charge, and a diamond axe. Not bad. Over in this one, we have... some poison arrows, more poison arrows, a diamond chest plate. Wow, that is amazing. Really good loot so far. I think this is going great for us. And I think we opened that one already. So I think we can make our way through this chamber into another area. No, we have not opened this one yet. So let's crack that open. More poison arrows. More poison arrows, and a bow. Let's see what this has on it. Power 1. Okay, so let's get more of this treasure stored away in here. We are up to 9 breeze rods now. I guess we have technically found 10. We did make some wind charge, though. And I think we have enough to warrant making a little bit more. It has been very helpful to us as of right now. So we will make a few more wind charge there, and grab our shulker box and continue on. So we came in from over here, which means we are exiting from over here, and I think we are making our way down this corridor. Unless this is the one that we already conquered, which I think it might be. Yes, it is. Okay, that spawner is inactive right now, so I think we will head through this door and see what we can find up this staircase. Just a chest in here, and on the other side of these grates, we do have another trial vault, but I don't think we are supposed to enter going through that way, so we will find that in a different path. Of course, we can always return to it if we don't, but I think we will. So, nothing now over here. I did see a door somewhere down below here, but I'm not sure where I saw it. Maybe it was on this first level down here. There it is. Yep. Okay. So let's make our way through here, and this staircase takes us down a little bit. So let's see if we can find some more spawners down in this direction, or more vaults. Okay, we have a chest down here. And we have an ominous bottle and a shield. The one thing I forgot to bring, which I was actually thinking about going back to get, but I think we are doing fine without it. But it's nice to have that just in case. But we now have 2 ominous bottles which is wonderful. Of course, we can use those to give ourselves the bad omen effect to start a trial, an ominous trial, or a pillager raid in a village. So we have a pool of water right down here. I don't know if we are supposed to go in it or not. There is some glass around here and some beds down there. Okay, is this the way that we just came from? I think it is. We are just going in circles at this point. Well, maybe not. Okay, so we have two big rooms then. We have this one, which I think we already did, and then we have this one over here. Or am I backwards? No, okay, this is the one that we have not done yet, because that is the room that we just came from. So let's maybe keep the high ground for now. And it looks like we have some more zombies right down here, so we can drop down and take them out real quick. And that will grant us another trial key. Alright, we are doing great as far as these trial keys go. I think we can drop down another level now. And I heard a vault. I hear it, I don't see it. Is it somewhere inside? Ooh, it might be right up there. Well, maybe not. Again, I hear it, it's taunting us right now, but I do not see it anywhere. I really don't want to break any blocks. I don't think that is how we are supposed to go about doing this, but I am just very curious to see what we have in here. I think we're supposed to access this. Oh, well, no, maybe not. This looks like it is a secret room. So let's go ahead and open this. Of course, that is an ominous trial vault. Yet again, another place that we will have to return to at a later time. Screenshot those coordinates just so we can make sure we collect all of them. I'm going to leave the sherds here now that we have all three. We don't need all of them anymore. And through this door, let's head on down here and see what we have. We have another chest and another ominous bottle. We also have an iron axe with efficiency 2 and some more arrows and tipped arrows. And that's cool. We have the flow pattern here on the wall in tough bricks. I really do love all of the design schemes that the devs chose for this update. Just some honeycomb in these chests and some wax, things like that. I think we have plenty of wax, so we are going to leave that be. And heading up in this direction now, we have... I think this is where we were supposed to begin, but we instead started in one of the more difficult rooms. A chest right over here, just with some more arrows in it, and now I feel a little bit lost. I think we have explored all of these regions through here. We checked both of those chests. This is definitely where we were supposed to begin this trial chamber. But hey, we started with the difficult stuff. Props to us for that. We already checked in that room. We have another one right in here, just a very small closet. I hear some spiders, which probably suggests another spawner. So let's make our way up here and see if we can find them. Ooh, I hear a lot of mobs, which it could just be a nearby cave. That is always a possibility here. But I don't see any other mobs around, which leads me to believe that maybe we have completed all of our tasks here in this trial chamber. I will still look around for some more of these doors that we seem to have on some of these sides. We do have another door over here. I don't know if we have been down in this direction yet. And it doesn't look like we have. This looks like a new hallway, so let's make our way down here. Sword in hand, and yes, we have a new room in here with some slime. All right. So let's take all of them out. I am very excited for the new slime potion. Maybe we will even find that today, which we can throw at some of our mob farms I forget if we can throw splash potions at Endermen or not, but then whenever we kill them, they will spawn slime. So we will have very effective ways to get slime. We may not even need a slime farm. We would just be okay to get slime every once in a while. So we got a chicken from that spawner right there. I hear one more squishing around right over here, and this will give us... Is there still one more down here? Oh, a couple. Alright, let's take them out real quick. And there we go. That should open this spawner and another key. Alright, let's open this vault over here and see what we get out of this. We have some arrows, an iron chest plate, and that's it. Unbreaking 2 on the chest plate. I spotted another vault right down here, and in this one we have a golden apple, some wind charge, and some emeralds. Let's see how much wind charge we got. Just a couple, not bad. So it looks like this floor down here is all finished now, and I think this whole region is all finished now. Definitely an interesting little room. Of course, we do have yet another ominous trial spawner up there. Or vault, I should say. So let's work our way back up to that main area right here, this main branch. And again, I'm just gonna double check for any lingering doors. I think we did already come down in this direction. I'm gonna place some torches in front of the doors that we explored already. And we have another vault in here, another sort of hidden room protected behind these copper grates. And we do have a full inventory. Look at that, we got a new armor trim. I was not expecting to get one of these today, but that is awesome. So let's protect this in our ender chest as soon as possible. There we go, and we got a lot of slime as well, and I will just throw some of those valuables in there, and we will continue our search for anything else, but I think that might be the end of this trial chamber. I think it is worth checking in these walls though, just in case. And what do we have up here? I think we have been here before. We certainly have. And of course, all of the spawners do have a 30-minute cooldown, and after that period, they will start to spawn again. So I think with everything explored in here, it is time to pack up our things, head home, and analyze what we have discovered today. So I will see all of you back at our home, where we are nice and protected under the roof of our house. Well, maybe not so fast. I came back up this staircase where we saw that this grate was blocking, and it looks like we have a whole nother room in here. So I think we will check this out and see if we can get any more trial keys, because we have another vault right there. And I see some dispensers with buttons around here, which likely indicates breezes, because of course wind charge, if we throw that at the button, it activates a redstone signal, which is awesome. We are going to have a lot of fun with that in the future, but for now, yes, there we go. We do have some spawners right up here, so let's use our wind charge and jump up here and start to take out some of these zombies. I want to keep them on the platform so that we don't have to jump back down. And I think that is all of them. Okay, it is not a trial key. We have a breeze right over there. How is our inventory looking? We are doing just fine. So we have that regeneration potion that we can use if we need it, a chest down there with no loot, and a breeze right around this corner here. Let's use these pillars to our advantage to block ourselves. Of course, the breeze is also using it to their advantage, so I don't really know where it went. And I want to be very careful of some of these dispensers, because some of them contain just arrows and eggs, but others contain poison. I do know that from testing these update features previously. Arrows and water. Where did that breeze go? He must have dropped right down in here into this maze. There it is. And there's another breeze taken out. We have a trial vault right in here. I know we still have a couple more breeze to kill, but we will do that here in a second. Right after, oh well, no, I guess we don't have a key. I forgot about that. So we just have some snow right down here. I want to make sure that we don't get poisoned by any splash potions. So let's make our way back up here real quick. And we have another breeze right in here now. Let's see if we can take him out. And maybe one more hit. Luckily, they don't do much damage. They are just very fast and pretty annoying with that wind charge effect. And no trial key. We may have to hang around a little while longer and defeat some more mobs to get a few more keys, because we still have some lingering vaults. But it looks like we have defeated all of the trial spawners in this room, and we have another ominous trial vault in there. So there is a great excuse to come back to this trial chamber in the future. Some fire charge in there, that is a dangerous one. But that spawner is deactivated, the breeze spawner is deactivated, so I think we will make our way back towards the area where we came in from, and that would have been nice to see a little bit earlier. And we will try to defeat some more of these spawners. If I can remember our way out of here. Here we go. So hopefully it has been enough time, and I think this is the room that we came in from. And it looks like they are still out of commission, so I might have to wait just a little while longer, but hopefully here momentarily we will get some more spawns coming from these spawners. Okay, I think one of them is active again. It has just passed 30 minutes, and this one is spawning a baby zombie. I don't really like that all that much, but that is not a problem for us. Hopefully we get another trial key from here. Another baby zombie. Hopefully these don't get harder as they progress, but I could see how that is a possibility. Just some bread from that. And another baby zombie. I don't think we had any baby zombies in our first wave of this. And we have a trial key, alright. So that is one we probably want to get about 3. So this breeze spawner should be coming back on here pretty soon, as well as the bogged spawner. So we will be prepared for that. And here come the breezes. And there we go. And one more right over here. They are definitely very easy to kill if we can be quick about it. We did get a key from this one, so let's jump over here and grab that. And now we have to get ready for these bogged. I think we are going to use our arrow once again. Our bow, that seemed to be very, very effective. Of course, the trial vaults that are already unlocked, we only get loot from one. So once we have unlocked everything here, including the ominous vaults, this will just be a empty trial chamber plus the occasional spawns that we get. So let's have our bow primed, and we will just wait for them to come out of this spawner. It is a one-shot kill with them, nice and simple. We have a thunderstorm now happening on the surface, which is very ominous. It really fits the whole mood and the vibe here. Oh, he is down below. Alright. Is that all of them? We just got some baked potatoes, which we have plenty of, so I think we will continue on retracing our steps with these spawners. So we have one right up here. Let's go ahead and find the ladder and climb up, and let's prepare ourselves for some zombies. While we wait, I think I'm gonna light some of these candles, just because we can. There we go. really helps with the ambience down here. So I guess we did spend a little bit of time messing around with the decorated pots, so this should be coming back on here in the next minute or so. And here we go, the spawner is active once again. It shows these little orange pixels here in the corners, sort of like copper. That means it is active. And more baby zombies. Maybe they do get progressively more difficult. I will have to look into that. Alright, I think that is all of them up top, so we just have one more that fell down to this bottom level here. There he is. Let's take him out, and let's go see if we get another key. I hope we do, because that should be enough to unlock all of those vaults in that last room. It is! Alright, so let's grab that key and make our way to that sort of secret hidden room. I think it was this one right over here. Alright, and let's start to open up some of these vaults and see what we get. We got another armor trim. Is that the other one that we were missing? No, it is the same. Okay, I got a little too hopeful there, but that's okay. We will continue our search. I'm sure we will find it eventually. It would be awesome if we found it today, but we will find it eventually. We need breeze rods to duplicate those, but that is not a problem. It would be amazing if we did get that last one, considering that we just finished our episode getting all of the previous armor trims. Again, I will have to look into whether that is an ominous thing to get the other armor trim. I believe we got the flow. No, the bolt. Okay, and then I think it's either the flow or the guster armor trim, if I'm not mistaken. I think it is the flow. But we're just gonna search around here for the other vaults. That one is an ominous vault, so that will be of no use to us. And we have one right there. Well, we already found it. Maybe that was the only one. I thought I saw a couple more. Here we go. And let's see what we get out of this. Hopefully some more armor trims. An iron ingot, and chest plate, and that's it. Okay. No worries. Let's pull out our shulker box here. We are very full inventory wise, and we will get some more of this treasure stored away in here. So this is actually a Bad Omen 2 bottle. So now we have Bad Omen 2, and 2 more Bad Omen bottles. So I think that adds up to Bad Omen 5. We could do a level 5 pillager raid, and I'm not sure if these have levels to them. I would assume not, but I don't know, I could be wrong. Once again, the update is still very young, so I would have to do a lot more research looking into that, but I certainly will because I'm curious to find out. And we have another vault right back here. Let's open this one up with our last key and hope that we get an armor trim emerald, wind charge, iron, diamond chest plate, but no armor trim. We can't really complain about the treasure that has come out of that though. But that, I believe, is it for all of those vaults. So now we will make our way back home. I will return to that room where we came in from, and we will evaluate all of our treasure, and I think we will call it for this first 1.21 episode. So we are safely back home now, and we can have a look at some of the treasure that we found. That is not the treasure, those are just building blocks. And we will grab all of these items as well. So I know the inventory is a little bit of a mess right now. I will get this cleaned up between now and the next episode, but this is what we came away with. We found all 3 of the pottery sherds, which actually means we can take out our book, and already we can cross those off of our list, which leaves just 1 armor trim, the flow. So that we can cross off the bolt and the flow is all that we are missing. We found 2 of them, so we only need to duplicate 3 more. We will, of course, get these added to our armor trim set, which I did rearrange a little bit to make a little more picturesque and a lot more dramatic as well. So we have all of them arranged right here. Of course, we will have to expand our podium just a little bit. But that is where we are ending it for this first episode of 1.21. I really hope you enjoyed doing the trial chamber with me. It was a ton of fun, and I am so excited to continue to look at all of the features that 1.21 has added. In the next episode, we will be traveling up to the top of this hill right here and building, amongst all of these pigs and sheep, a brand new copper and tough brick inspired house that will stand tall on top of this hill and overlook our town. But for now, that is where we are ending it. Again, if you enjoyed, definitely hit that thumbs up button and make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss out on daily content as soon as I publish it. Check the description for some more important information, links, how to contact me, all of that good stuff. And with all of that being said, comment, like, subscribe, remember to stay optimistic, and I will see all of you tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Bye!